back on this game here today as we get you set for the second of this double dip, as we get you set for this one here tonight, the Corpus Christi Hooks and the San Antonio Missions. And ready to take the field as we are about ready to go live right after this. Jerry Keel, a Californian lefty, gets the call here as 6'6", 240 pounds, and age 26. Getting the call for game 2 of this doubleheader. In now, Brian De La Cruz gets ready to lead this one off, and we are ready to go. First pitch by Jerry Keel. Here it goes, and we are underway. The four-seam fastball, and the count now 0-1. Game 2, a time at 7:05. Underway here this evening. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Right there in their slider. And the count now is 0-2. 0-2. And lifted high, but that will go foul. And some lucky fan is going to get that one. Here's a pitch by Keel. Swing and a miss. Get him down and tag him out. Won't need a chance to move, but he moves and gets him. And the out comes. Gray Kessinger coming in. One away, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Swing, and nasty as that is. And the 0-1. Beautiful evening as clouds cleared out, and now the sun beginning to go down. The temperature has dropped at least by a 20-degree significance. So far that's really good. Right there, left field, that will be a changeup. It fouled off. And out of the yard it goes. And the count now 0-2. 0-2. Here's the pitch right there outside the zone. And the curveball. A ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Jerry Keel sets his sights. He delivers right there. Base hit. First hit for Corpus Christi in this second game. A double dip game we are doing. And that brings in Corey Lee. Here is the pitch. And a four-seam fastball, and the count now 0-1. Corpus Christi winning the first of this doubleheader. The final score 3-1. 0-1, right there in their called strike, and the count now 0-2. Swing and a miss, get him down, and goes down on strikes, and Keel gets a second strikeout, 2 away.
Number 23, JJ.
And now here is J.J. Matajevic as he strides to the plate with 2 away and a runner at first. The pitch right there, four-seam fastball. The count now is 0-1. So far the evening group has came in and tickets are being scanned. So far to tonight's game against Corpus Christi. San Antonio Missions coming in, looking to avoid losing a double dip. And so far the Missions going to try to get in there. Right there, left field. And the left fielder gets that, and that will end it. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the first, and we have no score. Peter Solomon, a right-hander from the nation's capital, gets the start here, as he is 6'4" and 201 pounds. He is age 23. Bottom of the first, and here is C.J. Abrams as he strides to the plate. Here is the pitch by Solomon. That is way high, but it gets in the zone for a strike, and now the count now 0-1. Peter Joseph Solomon, full name. Born in Washington, D.C., on August 16th, 1996. Fourth overall pick for 2017 for the Houston Astros. And stalls his bat. That gets down right to first for the out. And there is one away. A chance now to get you started for the game 2 of this double dip. The San Antonio Missions losing the first game 3-1 here today, and so far looking forward to getting evened up against Corpus Christi. Now Ben Ruda, the left fielder, comes in as he takes a four-seam fastball, and the count now is 0-1. So far for our first day of July, looks good. Don't forget Friday, Saturday, and Sunday games at 7:05. Celebrate the 4th of July with fireworks on a Sunday evening. That's going to look pretty. Four-seam fastball. The count now is a ball and 2 strikes. Corpus Christi, again wearing their nice road grays, blue letters and blue numbers. And that right there is going to be fouled. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Here's the pitch by Solomon. He swings and a miss. Get him down. 2 away. And now here is Winston Sawyer, the catcher, coming in. And he's ready to go. Here is the pitch. Right there. Lifted high. Right field. But it is the second baseman that gets in there and covers for the right fielder for the out. So we go to the top of the second, no score.
Leading off for Corpus Christi.
Leading off the top of the second for Corpus Christi is Corey Julks. Julks coming in, ready to go, right there. That's going to be a center field, but the center fielder gets that for the out, and that's 1 away. Time now as we give you your defensive alignment, and gotta say out there in shortstop, C.J. Abrams. He looks pretty good out there. Manolo Capua and Jackson Whitaker and Jason Vila out there to cover him inside the infield. So far he's got a lot of pretty great teammates. Outfield as well. Right there, right field, and there is the second out of the inning. Well, don't forget, after this last of these 3 games, Corpus Christi will evidently go home, and we will see who they play after this series. They'll go home and play the Midland Rockhounds. So everybody out at the beach, don't forget you will have your 12-game homestand between the Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. Here's the 0-1 right there, and outside changeup, and the count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 with 2 away here in the top of the second. That's going to be a strike. And the count now is a ball and a strike. 2 strikes. Correction, 2. I'm very sorry. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch right there. Lifted high to change up. And I guess you could say, well, you are a cactus because you said that was a ball and a strike. But evidently, it is a ball and 2 strikes. Cactus makes a pretty good aloe vera for sunburns. Right there, right field. And that went down by the right fielder. And that will end the inning. We go to the bottom half of the second. And we still have no score. Bottom half of the second, here is Tirso Ornelas.
The right fielder.
Right fielder. Coming in. Kicks and deals, ready to go. Curveball in the zone for the strike. The count now, 0-1. Right here. And look out! My goodness, that gets him off the plate. And the count now is 1-1. Here's a pitch by Solomon. Right there, lifted high. Left field, chasing after it. And he makes the play out there. And that will be the first out of the inning. Corpus Christi defensively. Left field, Corey Julks and Alex McKenna in center field. Ryan De La Cruz, J.J. Matajevic, Jeremy Pena, Greg Kessinger, and C.J. Hinosa out there today for the Corpus Christi defensive alignment. So far, the whole Houston Astros bunch is doing pretty good right there, and that's going to be extra bases. Left field and center field. The run is in at second base. And I gotta say, a 1-out double can switch the complexion of this ball game. So pretty much, it's all said and done. A base hit draws them in. And now Fisher Assumption coming in. 0-1 the count with a runner at second and 1 away. Assumption, the designated hitter. Here's the pitch right there, lifted high. And that's got a chance. Tagging. And running. He's in there. And he gets in at third.
The second baseman, number 25.
And now here is Manolo Capua. Capua's coming in. Kicks and deals outside, curveball. The count now 1-0. Well, I gotta say, let's go ahead and give the teams right now. That's ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. So far, the... Boy, howdy, I do apologize. You get to that sleepy habit, but, you know, I might need to drink me some water. Outside ball 3. 3-1 count. Jackson Whitaker awaits on deck. And full count now. 4-seam fastball. Now, I gotta say, it might be the warm air, but evidently, ball 4 as Capua comes in. Runner at first and third. And that brings in Jackson Whitaker. Trying to the plate. And he is ready to go. Hopefully a 3-run shot will be well preserved. Here's the pitch right there. Swing and a miss. 4-seam fastball gets him chasing out of the shoes. The count now, 0-1. Right there. Swing and a miss again. Tries to catch it. And Whitaker is now 0-2. Outside, knee high, right out. A ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that will do for this half inning. So get a couple runners on and just 1 hit. We go to the top of the 3rd, and we have no score. Leading off the top of the 3rd is the 8-hole hitter and cleanup batter, Jeremy Pena. As he strides to the plate. Gotta say, this game is a little bit too far. Even though we do have at least 5 more innings of ball playing time. 0-1. Right there, 4-seam fastball, and the count now is 0-2. 5 more innings. I got it correct. 0-2. High in the air. Center field. Running. Can't get there. Base hit. Base hit right up in the alleyway.
The third baseman.
And that will be good for the Taco Bell double play. Let's hope tonight's going to be a good night for that one. Right there, the 4-seam fastball, and the count now is 0-1. 0-1. Slider in the zone, and the count now 0-2. 0-2. Right there, a 4-seam fastball. And the count now still remains at 0-2. Oh and 2. Swing and a miss. Get him down. And the first out. And 3rd strikeout to Keel. And there's 1 away. Brian De La Cruz coming in. He is 0 for 1, a strikeout in the 1st. Looking pretty good. Looking for a Taco Bell double play. And anytime the Missions overturn a double play this season at home, Mission fans are guaranteed a coupon for a crispy 2 tacos. Runner. And he's coming. Get him down right there. Beautiful throw. As that will hang the runner at first down to dry. And right there as he gets him. Beautiful shot as we look right there. And now here is Brian De La Cruz, the leadoff hitter for Corpus Christi.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Change up outside. A ball and 2 strikes, 2 away. After the pickoff runner at first goes to second, gets picked off right there. And the count now still holds at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Keel sets, sights, delivers, and fires right there. That will be a foul ball. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch right there. Swing and a miss. Get him down. And that will do for this half inning. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. And we still have no score. Bottom half of the 3rd inning. And here is Scott Rohde.
The center fielder.
Rohde is coming in. Ready to go. The pitch by Peter Solomon. And that's outside knee high right to the corner. And that's called a ball. 1-0. 1-0. Swing and a miss. That nearly looked like it was ball 2, but Scott decided, I'm going to swing. I can hit it. Well, it don't matter. You should have left off that. And it would have been ball 2. You know, you get a little too jumpy every now and then, but a batter can either swing, bunt, or chase. I don't know. Right there. And try to run it out. And the run is snuffed out at first. And there is one away. C.J. Abrams coming in. He is 0 for 1, a ground out in the first. Don't forget tomorrow's startup time, 7:05 against Corpus Christi. The pitch right there, lifted high. Third baseman. And Abrams goes down on a fly out. And now Ben Arruda coming in. He's 0 for 1, a strikeout in the first. Looking to get the first run in. Here is the pitch right there, and that's going to be hit to short, right to first, a 3-1 play. And that ends the inning. So we go to the top half of the fourth, and we still have no score. Top of the fourth for Corpus Christi. Greg Kessinger coming in. 1 for 1, a single in the first. Here's the pitch. Right there. Four-seam fastball. And the count now is 0-1. Beautiful shot by our third base camera. Thank you so much for getting a shot from the pitcher's home plate area. Very nice. 0-1. High in the air. Second. And the right fielder tries to get in there. Calls him off. Is the... Wait, should I say that was the second baseman or the first baseman? I think that was either the first one, but first baseman gets that. Right fielder gets called off. A ball, no strikes. Here it is. Right there. That gets fouled off, and now even things up at 1-1. A ball and a strike right there. Swing and a miss, and Jerry gets him chasing. So, my goodness, he's chasing those balls out of here, and right there. And that didn't even touch the ground. The second baseman gets that one. And that will be the second out. J.J. Matijevic can fly out in the first. He is 0 for 1. So far, ready to go. Here is the pitch to Matijevic. And the count now is 1-0. So far, good evening to everybody on this 1st of July. And hope everybody is doing good. Right there, lifted high, base hit. And that's going to be a 2-out single.
The left fielder, number 9, Corey Julks.
And now Corey Julks coming in. Here's the pitch. Right there, the four-seam fastball inside the zone. And called for a strike, 0-1. Line out in the second. He is 0 for 1. So far, we got fans watching and YouTube Live. Pretty good. Good evening. Count now 0-2. So 0-2 with 2 away and a runner at first. A scoreless competition right here in this second of this double dipper. 0-2. Change up outside. And the count, a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes right there, lifted high in the air. Right field, under it. Makes the catch, and that will do for this half inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning, and we still have no score. Bottom of the fourth, and 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up. Winston Sawyer leading this one off. A pop out in the first, 0 for 1. Ready to go. The pitch right there. Slider in the count now, 0-1. Scoreless game, even though 3 more innings are in play. So far, fans have really enjoyed this, and San Antonio looking to get in there. That's going to be lifted high in the air, and that goes foul. Ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Here it is, lifted high in the air. First baseman under it, makes the catch. There is the first out of the inning. So Sawyer flies out, and now Tirso Ornales coming in. He's 0 for 1, a fly out in the second. Here's the pitch. And slider inside, called for a strike. And the count now, 0-1. Here is the pitch outside. Four-seam fastball, 1-1. So far, Corpus Christi looks to win here another. Right there, lifted high. And the left fielder runs it down, and 2 up and 2 down in this half inning. Jason Vila, 1 for 1, a double in the second. Coming in and looking to get things going. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be right to second, right to first in the dirt, and they will end this half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on bases. To the top of the 5th we go. And 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up for Corpus Christi, and we have no score. Alex McKenna coming in. He is 0 for 1. Ready to go. The pitch right here, that's lifted high, but that will go foul. And the count now is 0-1. Top of the 5th as the hooks come in. 0-1. Too high, outside the zone, and the count now 1-1. One and one. Right there, a swing and a miss, and the count now is a ball and 2 strikes. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch right there, lifted high. And that's going to fall for the base hit. And that's a no-out single. And we go back to the top of the lineup now. Here is Carmen Benedetti. Benedetti coming in, looking for a ground ball, and that will get a 2-pack Crispy Tacos coupon, courtesy of a Missions double play. Now, like I said, anytime the Missions turn a double play, that coupon is yours. It comes in for you to take to your local Taco Bell. You get those 2 free tacos. And so far, it's pretty good. Enjoy it. Right there, and that is going to be a base hit. Runner running, and he's in there. And now first and third. And still, nobody is out. Well, now time is going to be called to the mound now, as Evan Miller is going to come in and straighten this mess out. And that will do for Jerry Keel here this evening. He is responsible for the first and third runs that remain on bases. And now Evan Miller is coming in. He is 6'2" and 200 pounds, age 24. Miller coming in, and from LaPorte, Indiana, a Indiana right-hander. getting the call. Here is the pitch by that right. Ooh, and that's going to get him. They get him. And no, they won't get him. And the pitcher got hit. And something tells me time has to be called. The catcher goes out for a quick visit. And so far, I think they got him in his plant leg. So far, he's telling the managers and the dugout he's all right. So far, keep him in the game, coach. Don't take him out just because he got hit. He's all right. Now, if he got a line drive, yes, please take him out. Because the line drive right to the head is as dangerous as it is and knock you out silly. Right there, change up and the 0-2 count to CJ Hinonosa. Oh and 2. And a ball and 2 strikes. Corpus Christi 1, Missions nothing. Here in the top half of the 5th with the run scoring. 1-2 right there. Four-seam fastball. Still holding on. And the count now, a ball and 2 strikes. Evan Carl Miller, 22nd draft pick of 2016 by San Diego. So far, he went to Indiana, Purdue, Fort Wayne. Here's the pitch. Right there, and look out over there, out in the home dugout. It's a count now as a ball and 2 strikes, still hanging on. Still staying alive, right there. And CJ Hinosa trying to confuse Evan Miller. Top of the 5th with runners on first and second and nobody out. The pitch. Hanging on, a slider. Slider is not having any effect on him. 1 and 2. Right there, lifted high. And that is out of here. A home run by CJ Hinonosa. 3-run shot. And boy howdy, I tell you what, that ball is gone. And so it is. Corpus Christi will take the lead. And now it's a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting, right fielder
Brian De La Cruz coming in. Lifted high in the air. First baseman makes the catch out there. And De La Cruz goes down on a flyout. 1 away. Gray Kessinger, 1 for 2, single in the first inning. So far, Evan Miller has just lost all his confidence, like, no doubt. Right there, jump throw, get him down, and that's a beautiful play by the shortstop, and there are 2 away. So look at this guy right here. He can throw. He gets him out at first. What a way to get him. And shortstop C.J. Abrams. Throwing distance 138 feet. So far, that one will go down in record. Here's the pitch right there. Swing and a miss outside the zone. And the count now, 0-1. Strikeout line out, 0 for 2. Corey Lee up to bat. By the Corpus Christi. Hooks 2 away and nobody on. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. What a nasty way of saying hello. How are you? Boy, howdy. 0-2. Right there near the dirt. Four-seam fastball. Tried to get him chasing. Count now, a ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Right there. Fouled off. And yes, it will. That ball goes out of play. 1-2. Outside slider. Count now 2-2. Well, time is going to be called here. The manager is coming out. And that will bring in Brady Feigl.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the mission. Number
Feigl
61,
is coming out.
Brady Feigl.
Feigl coming in. And he is ready to go. Severn, MD is where Brady Matthew Feigl is from. Kicks and deals. The pitch right here fouled off. Corey Leaf versus off Feigl. 2-2. The count. The pitch right there. Right to third. And right to first. Get him down, and that will do for this half inning. CJ Hinojosa delivers a 3-run shot. As we go to the bottom of the 5th, Corpus Christi leads it 4-0. Leading off for San Antonio is the designated hitter, Fisher Asuncion, as he strides to the plate. 3 more innings left, 9 outs to go for the Missions. Here's the pitch right there, a 4-seam fastball. And the count now is 0-1. Oh and 1 right there, a 4-seam fastball. And the count now is a ball and a strike. 1-1 right there. Shortstop, get him right there for the out, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 25.
And now Manolo Capua comes in. Last time up, walk in the second. The pitch right there, lifted high. And chasing after it is the right fielder. De La Cruz gets there. And 2 up, 2 down for this half inning.
Now batting, first baseman,
Jackson Whitaker comes in as he strides to the plate. Strikeout in the second. He is 0 for 1. Here is the pitch right there, knee high outside to the count, 1-0. 2 away, nobody on. Bottom of the 5th, Corpus Christi up by a grand slam. Even though they got that 4 runs. And they were all deserved. So far, 2-0 is the count to Jackson Whitaker. And that's going to be lifted high in the air. Right field under this one, makes the play, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 6th. Corpus Christi 4, San Antonio nothing. Leading off for the top of the 6th for Corpus Christi, JJ Matajevic. 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up for this top half of the 6th inning. Here is the pitch right there. And Feigl delivers and throws, and that one is foul. Don't forget our tomorrow night game, 7:05, 9 innings of baseball. As the Hooks and the Missions continue their 6-game series. Don't forget Saturday and Sunday night games at 7:05. 0-2 right there, a 4-seam fastball. And the count now resets, 1 away.
The left fielder.
Corey Jolks coming in. He is 0 for 2. Fly out and a line out. Here's the pitch by Feigl. High fly ball. Right there. Catcher makes it. And he is out on a fly out. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 4, Alex McKenna.
And here's the center fielder, Alex McKenna. McKenna coming in. Ready to go. Here's the pitch right there up top on that one. 4-seam fastball. And the count now is 0-1. Single on the run. 1 for 2 by McKenna. McKenna tonight in center field for the Hooks. Right there. Foul ball. And he fouls that one over the net. And a fan gets that one. Happy as they are. 0-2. Right there. Right field. Running after it. Makes the play. And that ends the inning. So 3 up, 3 down. And we go to the bottom half of the 6th. And it's a 4-0 ball game. Leading off the bottom of the 6th for San Antonio is Scott Rohde. As he grounded out in the 3rd, he was 0 for 1. Strides to the plate. And he is ready to go for this half inning. 5 runs can get this ball game into a win here tonight. And lifted high. That will go foul. And the count now, 0-1. 0-1, right there. Another foul ball. Right in the same spot as the last one was. And the count now, 0-2. Right there, swing and a miss. Rohde goes down, and he's disappointed. You know, I don't blame him. He chased one out of the zone, and that's one way you go down on strikes 1 away. And now C.J. Abrams coming in. The pitch right there, lifted high. High fly ball, left field. And he gets that one. And there is 2 quick ups and downs here in this one. Left fielder is Ben Ruda, 0 for 2. Shutout is in place. Right there, lifted high. Center field. And that's going to be 1 pitch, 3 up, down, and so forward. And that will do for this half inning. Top of the 7th. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for Corpus Christi. And we are about ready to go. Top of the 7th, Carmen Benedetti coming in. He is 1 for 2, single on a run. Last inning of play. And both sides are about ready to call what is this game. 1 for 2, single on a run. And Benedetti is responsible for all of that, but a good way. I mean, he is really well deserved in all of that. Well, Brady Feigl talking to home plate umpire, and he's like, well, where was that one at? Well, don't ask me questions. Call me crazy, but that one was outside, so that's a ball, and it's 1-0. 1-0 right there. That's going to get fouled off. 4-seam fastball. And the count now is a ball and a strike. One and one.
Oh, that's out.
Outside. And the count now, 2-1. Top of the 7th, the Hooks lead it 4-0. Here's the pitch. And that's got to be a base hit. And there's a no-out single. And we go back to the top of the order now. And now here is Jeremy Pena looking for that Taco Bell double play. So far, the missions need to overturn what is a great double play. Here's the pitch. Right there in there. Called strike 0-1. 1 for 2. Last of this inning and this game here tonight, as it will be the double win if Corpus Christi gets in there and holds off San Antonio for the last 3 outs, which is the bottom half of the home 7th. 1-2. Right there, too high, slider. And the count now, 2-2. 2-2, right there. High and above the zone. And the count now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. CJ Hinosa on deck. 3-2, right there, high fly ball. And they won't get him. Back to first safely. And there is 1 away. 5th inning for Corpus Christi. Hinosa was a 3-run shot as we look at the last play. And so far, that one was well out of here. Hinosa 1 for 2 by the 3-run home run he launched back in the 4th inning. So far, this guy, Hinosa, doing really well. Right there. And that's going to be right there to the shortstop. The run is in, and the base hit comes in. Ryan De La Cruz is up to bat. Missions are in a little bit more of trouble here this evening, but I will say it. Lifted high in the air. Right fielder running after. Makes the play. And that will have the corners loaded up. Greg Kessinger, 1 for 3 single. Come in right there. Here's the pitch right there. Line drive. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to draw the run in. The run is in the score. Now Corpus Christi puts another run, 5-0.
The catcher, Corey Lee.
And now that brings in Corey Lee. Lee coming in, ready to go. The pitch, and that's in there. A cold strike, and the count 0-1. So far, the Hooks now have outrun the Missions. And now a double whammy for them here tonight, as they will win a doubleheader right there out in the center field. And that will do for this half inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us.
Well, get up a stretch as we have 3 outs left of this great doubleheader. And Corpus leads the ball game 5-0. Winston Sawyer 0 for 2 and 2 pop outs here. Coming in and ready to go. And that's going to be a ball, and the count now 1-0. Bottom half of the 7th, and the Missions need 6 runs to get this game back. And I don't know how they're going to do it. Nobody can make an out. Bases need to get loaded, and then you need 2 singles. So far, let's see if these guys could get in here this evening. 2 balls and a strike, and Peter Solomon is going to get the save situation on this one. Yeah, I did a little stuttering right there. So it's a save situation. And that's going to be lifted high in the air. And the center fielder runs it down, and Boy, I tell you what, these guys are
The right fielder,
keeping
number
the
20,
missions off the scoreboard, and so they are.
Ella.
And now Tirsho Ornalis, the last 2 outs of the game here today.
Count 1-0.
The count now is 1-0. Top of the 4th, Corpus Christi struck 4. And that's going to be right to second, right to first, and there's 2 up and 2 down. And that's going to do for this
Number 8.
game here tonight. It looks like the Hooks have already won. And now here is a 1-for-2. And everybody is getting ready to head towards the exit here this evening, as our doubleheader has now concluded. And that's going to be lifted high right there, and that goes foul. So 1 strike left for the missions here tonight. And pretty much that's all they got, is just 1. Boy, howdy. This game is Corpus Christi's territory now. Give up 5 runs, which started in the top half of the 4th inning. And then a run batted in the bottom of the, or top of the 6th inning. 3-2 full count. Here's pitch right there, lifted high. And that's got a pretty good chance. That's out of here. And the missions finally get on the board. The shutout ends. And they need 4 more runs. But how impossible is that? And now all they have to do is to be careful and draw in some more.
Now batting, number 58.
And now here's number 58. I mean, they should have had some runs on base while that home run went in. And so far, it didn't happen as of this evening. Well, don't forget tomorrow night for Friday Night Baseball. Coming in at 7:05, versing off the Corpus Christi Hooks. Here's the 0-2 right there, lifted high, and boy howdy, that one is out of here too. It's gone. The high fly balls could do some damage. And boy howdy, the home crowd might have a little confidence in these guys, but I tell you one thing. So far, they've done pretty good. 2 runs, need at least 4.
Now batting, number 25.
And now here is Manolo Capua right there, and that is going to be extra bases. And that's going to put a runner to second. And boy, howdy, you see those managers just smiling in the bullpen? I bet they are. I would be too if I was them. We got to wait for a good high one. The high ones are pretty good to hit, but let me tell you, Jackson Whitaker is 0-for-2, a strikeout and a flyout, bottom of the 7th, and 2 outs and a runner at second. And now the count now 0-2. Willie Collado coming in and ready to go. Here is the pitch, 0-2. And that one's well hit. Oh boy, running hard. Oh boy, howdy. The run is in. The crowd goes nuts.
Now batting, the center fielder, Josh Brody.
Boy, howdy. Guys, this is going to go into the show. They hang by a thread, but they ain't going to surrender this ball game. Scott Rohde is coming up now. 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. Looking for a home run, tie the ball game, save the elimination. And the count now is slider, and the count 0-1. Rohde looking in. And that's going to be a base hit. Danger as it is.
Now batting, shortstop, DJ.
Now all they need is a 3-run shot, and that wins a ball game. And the manager's coming in right now, as that will do for his starter. So far, 3 hits gave up, but 3 are still on.
Your attention, please.
Well, that brings in Kit Sheets as 5'10", 185 pounds, age 25. So far, as of this point forward, Sheets is the save situation. And now C.J. Abrams coming in, looking to be the winner if he can launch one. And outside slider, and the count now is a ball and no strikes. 1-0. And that's going to be high fly. Not fair enough, but a ball and a strike. And nope, that ain't going to cut it. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Oh boy, he's trying to stay alive. 1 ball and 2 strikes, trying to get in. Let's see what he does. Here's the pitch right there, and that's going to get for a base hit. All right, that's going to get a 4th run in. Yes, it will. Hello, how are you?
Now batting, the left fielder, Ben.
Boy, howdy, is your heart racing like mine? Because mine is pumping like a race car. Base hits. And now here is Ben Ruda. He's going to try to finish this game off. And lifted high. And boy, howdy, the ball game is over. And I like the little enthusiasm right there. And so far, Corpus Christi wins by 1, and they nearly got surprised right there. That was a fly out, and that ends the ball game. Corpus Christi scores and wins their 24th, and San Antonio will get their 24th loss. So far for this game here in the doubleheader, it was really fun. Thank you guys for tuning in on this Thursday night. Hope everybody had fun on this doubleheader. And the Hooks win it. Back for more after this.
5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Missions, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, I got to say the San Antonio Missions have pushed up 4 runs in the bottom half of the 7th inning. So far, 5-4 the final. Corpus Christi wins a double whammy. And I gotta say, that right there was pretty good. Well, let's go ahead and give you your wins and losses of tonight's scores. So far, the Corpus Christi Hooks will win both games against the Missions. Now that San Antonio is 27 and 24, the Hooks are 24 and 27. So crisscross that together. So tonight, the Frisco Rough Riders will win one by the final score against Midland, 4-2. So the Frisco Rough Riders are now at 31 and 20. And then Midland is up 25 and 28. We'll go ahead and take a look at Amarillo and Wichita, and the Wind Surge wins today. So, gotta say, for Amarillo, they are now at their 29th here this evening, as they were defeated by the Wichita Wind Surge. Well, Wichita now 30 and 21. Tulsa and Arkansas tonight have been rained out, so there will not be a thing for them here tonight. As they get rained out, the severe weather moves in. Northwest Arkansas and Springfield. Gotta say, the Northwest Arkansas Naturals win against Springfield. Final score 9-5. So the Naturals win their 26th. They'll be 26 and 23. Springfield will be 16 and 35. Well, the inbox score is going, and we are going to give it to you right now as we draw up the final line scores. First, for the victorious Corpus Christi Hooks, 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors, 5-9-0. And for San Antonio, 4 runs on 7 hits and no errors. CJ Hinojosa, 2 for 3, a home run and 3 RBIs, will be the player of the game. Winning pitcher Peter Solomon takes the win for Corpus Christi. And Jerry Keel will get the loss for the San Antonio Missions here tonight. The save will go to Kit Sheets. He is tonight's save situation, and apparently he got that save as well. Well, don't forget tomorrow, our first pitch as Corpus Christi Hooks. And gotta say, hope everybody has a great and awesome evening, as we will see you tomorrow night for Friday Night Baseball. For everybody here, hope everybody has a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow at first pitch, 7:05 against the Corpus Christi Hooks. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow.